Take me back to Liberia, where the drums still play my song. Take me back to my homeland. It's the place where I belong.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.
Rescue government Joseph Boakai is too corrupt. I will talk it, I will.
Breakdown. When I move in the more I spend all my work 150 US. The chairman of war 800,000. And I make US dollar. So 4 times. So is that in a play our man?
So you think that money can do anything?
But now listen, you can't agree. But if the people say the government doesn't know about this thing, I want to believe it. The police will have came that day on Saturday. They are now working on a surveillance. They work in the government. I saw police here.
So the government was aware?
The government know this. Prince I know this. Social worker know this.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
The
occupants. The army is entitled to decent livelihood at their place. God is not making new land. That place is for the army.
Okay.
And the army is going there to take it back.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the law is the law. Here is Prophet Key. Here is Prophet Key. Here is Prophet Key. Prophet Key is being taken to South Beach with the county. Words are meant to be used.
Well, I will say this. The most important message here is that the government has not
last around. They kill the person, they do they want to do that, so they rescue that in their own pocket. They enjoying the country while the whole country is suffering. Even few men and women, Soko and Soki enjoying the country. That was saying they get it best. But they call them Soko and Soki government. Well, they're not going to rescue anything. While saying that they make my one, because they call we are Soko, so call them Soki and Soko. They eat also there. When they keep the rescue, they say, oh, and we are there, they say, no. And what you call change, my son? When you keep the change, but don't say we are there. So when you say we have a move for them, they brought you. In power. You say you will run, I know about our car today. You want to send them out today, they carry it to white. They told you don't you carry it to America today. You're not running customer place. So they change will come, my brother, they say, Mama, they say you will not sleep. But so don't boss their program, you boss it, people flat, but people say. Who say they send them, my son? When we program, we'll have to make a let's see too. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Crime Time Conversation, where the truth speaks and the people listen. From Cape Town to Maryland, from Nimba to Montserrat, the future calling Liberia. When the voices of the people start to rise, you can see the truth within their eyes. Too many years of struggle and pain, still the people dancing in the rain. But hope is growing in the land tonight, a new vision coming into sight. A servant leader walking with the crowd, speaking truth, humble but proud. This is Crime Time Conversation, talking about the nation's transformation. From the villages to the city life, Liberia searching for what is right. Education for every girl and boy, healthcare bringing hope and joy. A stronger future we can see for every Liberian family. Hear the farmers calling from the field, waiting for the harvest that the land can yield. Technology knocking at the nation's door, young minds ready to explore. Electric power shining through the night, security standing for what is right. The economy rising for everyone, a new chapter has begun. This is Crime Time Conversation, voices of a rising generation. Agriculture feeding every home, no more hunger, no more roam. From Cape down to Maryland shore, the people say we must do more. From Nimba Hills to Montserrat streets, the future and the people meet. Now the people talking in the marketplace about a man who walks at steady pace, a leader with a vision for the land, reaching out with a helping hand. From humanitarian work to leadership call, standing strong when the people fall, talking about dignity, justice and trust, serving the nation because he must. Not for power, not for fame, but to lift Liberia's name. A vision rising clear and bright, leading the nation toward the light. Oh, Liberia, hear the cry. Let the children reach the sky. When the people stand as one, the victory has begun. The conversation starts tonight, speaking truth and shining light. Together we can build again for the daughters and the sons. This is Crime Time Conversation, voices of a hopeful nation. Education, health and peace, let the nation struggle cease. With strong leadership guiding the way, Liberia rising day by day. From every county hear the call, a better future for us all. Where Liberia speaks, the conversation continues.
Hello, Liberia. Hello, Liberia. If you are viewing us on Care Radio 95.9, this is Reverend Dr. Clarence R. Pearson, and I'm your host tonight on the Primetime Conversation. And we are coming to you live on the LIB Feature TV as well on our different online streaming platforms. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. I have with me Lavetta, who's going to be doing us our LIB Feature TV news update in collaboration with Care Radio 95.9. Hi, Lavetta, how are you today?
I'm okay.
And I also have we also have on set Jefferson. Jefferson has everything today.
Well, by the grace of God, everything is fine.
All right.
Getting feedback.
Yeah, getting feedback.
Let me see if I can get it just quickly.
All right. So while you're doing that, can we go over to Lavetta?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the feedback is on.
All right. Since the feedback is on, then I can play some more music while we're getting everything set. Is that okay with you all?
Yeah.
All right, I'll bring people. Let me play us some music. Then I'll get back to you. If you are viewing us by way of social media or your television, you will notice that.
I think we're okay now. Yes, we're okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay, then we take David and Nisa David Lavetta with our news update from Liberia. It's all to you, Lavetta.
All right, let me say good evening to our listeners in Radio Lane and those of you watching via our Facebook page, LIB Feature TV. Today's trending news stories. Stain Chairman Molu slams new tax policy as burden on citizens. Stan Chairman Moba Molu Jr. condemned the government's next tax policy Wednesday, saying it threatens struggling Liberians already facing high living costs and job shortages. He called for immediate reversal, warning it penalizes market women, motorcyclists, and small businesses, the backbone of Liberia's survival economy. Liberia launches 3 key reports to tackle hunger food insecurity. The Ministry of Agriculture launched the Global Hunger Index 2025 Comprehensive Food Security and Nutrition Survey 2025 and Food Security Crisis Preparedness Plan to strengthen early warning systems and guard policy. Agriculture Minister Dr. J. Alexander Nunta said the reports are critical tools for evidence-based planning and accountability in fighting hunger. However, ANC leader Alexander Cummings has urged the government to dedicate at least 30% of Liberia's $1.2 billion national budget to agriculture, criticizing the current allocation of less than 1% for seeds, training, and equipment. He said the low funding prevents the UP government from delivering on its agricultural promises. ANC Youth Conqueror launches public service workshop series for youth. The ANC Youth Conqueror will hold a youth workshop series titled Master the Message, Public Service and Civil Engagement at the ANC headquarters on Old Road, VP Road, Catholic Junction. The workshops are designed to train young Liberians in political communication and civil engagement. Sessions will be held on Saturdays, April 11, April 18, and May 2, starting at 12 p.m. sharp. Organizers are calling on all youth who want to help change the country to attend and take part in building a better future for Liberia. Cole denies link to audio election. VP Kun influenced judge. Football stakeholder Cassio Anthony Cole issued a public disclaimer rejecting A viral audio election linking George Peter Winnie Willie and VP Jeremiah Kwankun in an Liberian Football Association case. Called the recording false, misleading, and digitally manipulated, stating he never claimed the vice president contacted the judge. University students plan April 14 protests over Boakakun government performances. Student groups said they will join SUP's April 14, 2026 protest, citing underperformance in every major sector and institutionalized failure under the Boakakun administration. Organizer says economic hardship and poor service delivery are fueling mobilization across campuses, though protest locations are not yet released. Senator Brown wraps up $161K in projects with town hall bus stop. Maryland County Senator J. Blipo Brown commissioned his final two development projects on April 8th, a $18,000 town hall for vulnerable citizens in Harper and a $7,743 bus stop for 13 university students. The projects bring his total investment in four county initiatives to $161,342. LNTA faces backlash over new license fees for hotels creatives. The Liberian National Tourism Authority's new annual license fees, effective April 2026, June criticism as stakeholders called them hasty and duplicative. Five-star hotels with casinos will pay $2,000 while fees extend to guest houses, restaurants, beaches, and content creators. LNTA Director General Princess E. Cooper defended the move. However, stakeholders have criticized the Liberian National Tourism Authority's new license fees as random, arguing that barbers, food shops, and tailor shops primarily serve local customers. Critics says the government has not delivered on its promise to attract tourists to boost business, making the fees burdensome for some operators who rely on the local market. The new fee structure, which takes effect, applies to a wide range of businesses and creative professionals. Pro-tempore Lawrence urges African senates to reject short-term politics. At the Conference of African Senates in Morocco, Senate pro-tempore Yombli Kanga Lawrence urged upon upper houses to serve as a stabilizing force and chamber of balance, reflection, and national conscience. She said the Senate must reform, not obstruct progress, and complement lower houses with discipline, maturity, and patriotism. However, to date, the Liberian Senate has rejected growing public calls for a financial audit of its operations and spending. Despite mounting pressure from civil society and citizens demanding transparency and accountability, the Senate has not agreed to subject itself to an independent audit of its budget and expenditures. CBL defend banknote printing plan as Waka recalls legislature. The Central Bank of Liberia defended plans to print more Liberian dollars notes, citing replacement needs and economic growth, as President Waka recalled lawmakers from break to deliberate. CDC's Macron David Scott criticized the move, accusing former opposition figures of reversing their stance on currency printing and taxes. However, the public continues to question the cause of convening an emergency legislative session, doing lawmakers break, arguing that the issues being addressed do not qualify as emergencies. With several new taxes and fees recently imposed on citizens, many Liberians are also asking whether the government is facing a cash shortfall. The combination of the costly recall and raising levels has fueled public debate over the administration's fiscal priorities and transparencies. Acela Meta steps up community grievance awareness in Nimba. Acela Minta Liberia intensify outreach on its grievance management procedures in Nimba on March 30th, teaching residents to file complaints via local consultative forum forms. The company pledged 3-month resolution timelines and urged youth to gain technical skills for jobs while warning against spotting wire on sentiment dams. And new fire safety certificate fees roll out, ranging $10 to $100. The Liberian National Fire Service and MFDP adopted new fire safety certificate fees to be collected by the LRA, ranging from $10 for tricycles to $100 for commercial permits and fire frame certificates. Hotels and factories pay $85, hospitals $50, and most small businesses $35. The LRA urged compliance. However, Liberians are questioning whether the newly adopted fire safety certificates fees will actually improve the government's response to fire incidents. Citizens also want to know why motor vehicles and tricycles are required to pay the fee. Given the unclear link between the charges and fire safety enforcement, the concerns follow the rollout of the new fee schedule by the Liberian National Fire Service and Ministry of Finance, ranging from $10 to $100. My name is Lavecta Davis. I presented the latest news update from Liberia.
Thank you, Lavera. That was splendid, and thank you for your service to country. If you're just joining us in Liberia, this is the LIB Feature TV, and you are listening to Primetime Conversation. We come your way every Thursday at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., and that will make it 7 p.m. GMT or Liberian time. So, Lavera, before you leave us, I know you want to hit the road to go home. As always, I will pick your brain a little bit. Tell me what in the news tonight piqued your interest the most? Just one of the stories that you read today.
Oh, what piqued my interest is the issue that has to do with the Liberia National Tourism Authority new annual lesson fees, most especially content creator paying 50 United States dollars yearly. But it is, fortunately the president of Liberia has, put forward to that because I don't see the reason why content creator will be paying that money because in the first place, Liberia is now monetized. And, they are just doing that for popularity and for fun. So it is a good that the president put forward to that.
But you can beat politicians. Politicians are smart, so they got a minute from LTA to publish on a quick list to say that Facebook and Meta coming to people quick so they can start monetizing. So you can't catch them. They got it up political. When they charge you with one charge, you want to charge you with bullet get parking. So they will still hold. It's just a matter of time. So thank you for your service, man. We appreciate you. Get home safe. Whatever transport you are using to go home, may God be with you, yeah, man.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that was Lavera, and she brought us our update from our newsroom. Lavera, thank you for your service. Jefferson.
Yeah.
You leaving you myself in now for the long haul. For the next 2 hours, you myself on this ride, and I can assure you that Liberian is going to be an interesting ride tonight. As always, the Thursday night prime time conversation is an interesting one. and we intersperse it with phone calls from our listening audience. Tonight we expect for the call in again. Yeah, somebody will be saying that guy finna coming by again. That cheap guy with that scratch car. I said for in the other time. Today, I gotta get my data scratch car. But I know the answer can be so easy, even though some people can miss it, like people can miss it. But the answer easy, so I decided to make it a little bit difficult today, Jefferson. Guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do? You gotta be smart, just like the politician in Liberia, right? Don't mean they can fire the show, they can win. They say, and they can open the line, tell the meaning for the show finish. So I went down there. When so it's time to call. I will call and I just get my data scratch car. I come again a while away. So I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna do it. Jefferson, I'm gonna do today. Okay, what I'm gonna do today. We get 10 questions in the data car when they call, right? But you get a trick here now. We're not just like you call. We say, tell us who's gonna win 2029 election because you already know the easy answer. But then what we're gonna do, we'll call, at least the center, at least the last 4 number on the scratch card. You scratch the card, you get number. The last 4 numbers, I will call it. When you call, whoever can remember that last 4 number, that you will get a car. Look, my man, tell me, I smile, my man, I smile. Let me get a joke. When I was staying in Liberia, I had one guy who used to load car, right on Broad Street. The guy used to be the popular guy there. So the guy know me very well. So just in case I did not get my car or my office car, I will just walk there because I want to get a car to go Pinsville. It can be easy to get a car to go Pinsville from Broad Street. But the guy know me so good. So by the time I turn the man and say, "Oh, my big brother, yeah," the man can run to the car, he hold the front door for me. He escort the car to me. When the man bring the car, nobody can put full. Nobody can put full. So I'm my own man there. So that guy showed me some sense. And so now I can use some sense on my man here on the show too now. When you call, I know you wanna easy, you wanna slow way, one that scratch car, you just want to collect it during the call time. But I come in the trick coming play now. When you want one that card, let me tell you now, I will call like the last 4 numbers on the card. I will call it a certain time in the show. When you call, you get that last 4 numbers straight. That card for you. If you miss it, you get nothing. All right, Jefferson, what's on the menu tonight? So on the menu tonight, we're discussing 3 topics tonight. We're discussing 3 topics tonight. We're discussing, the first topic we're going to be discussing the LRA announcement that there are new tax rates in the country. LRA announces new tax rates in the country. They're moving the tax rate from 12% to 13%. We'll talk about it small, right? And then we'll move on to the next topic tonight on the show. We'll talk about the government agencies that have announced new fees. The minute I work on one money, everybody just start announcing fees. The minute I start announcing charges, my man, they put him in, Gregor come on and announce that our sister Princess Copper from LNTA, the terrorism authority, she announced her own. Then somebody announced her own again. Who announced her own again? Another group announced her own again. Fire service.
Fire service.
The minute plane check out, they can put the fire good, the plane check out, and they go and announce that unto themselves, come here, film everybody. So we discuss, I want to know.
Yeah.
And the last one discuss the yellow machine. That yellow machine ain't going your way. Now, the yellow machine business bad. The yellow machine is not a bad thing, but the point of the matter is that we used to tell the poor back in the day, we say, listen, the whole thing how to do with the yellow machine here, the people rushing it here. The people sort of do the feasibility study, do the cost analysis study, they're supposed to do all the assessment, the planning before they go talk about buying machine. But we just work out one money, somebody say $80 million for gentleman agreement machine. Well, we have for that fiasco. All right, no $80 million fiasco machine. So that fiasco, we attack it, that fiasco, it left down the line. But then at the end of the day, what happened? The whole 80,000 came down to what 22 or 30,000, 30 million, I mean. from 80 million king all the way down to what, 22 to 30 million. Oh wow. Can you imagine that almost 50 to 60 million difference? So somebody wanted to eat our way, but anyway, they never succeeded. So we have that conversation. Now the machine in town now, they celebrated everything. We're hearing that the man wants it to even try to manage that machine. Jefferson, try to manage the machine. The man said they want $50+ million just to manage the machine every year. $50+ million to manage the machine every year. So then what's going to be the cost-benefit analysis that we're going to discuss tonight? Was it going to be better for us to just not get a machine for ourselves and just use private institution to come and maybe use that machine, will pay them and they go by their business instead of trying to keep the machine and all the heavy burden behind the machine? We'll look at that one. It's a good for our budget. We'll look at that one. All right, so before we come back, give ourselves time to catch a breath, to catch a break. We'll just do our theme song again, and we'll come back. And right after that, we'll continue with the show. Let's do a little bit of this theme song. We'll come right back to the show. Stay there, don't go anywhere. Stay right to your radio. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Crime Time Conversation, where the truth speaks and the people listen. From Cape Town to Maryland, from Nimba to Montserrat, the future calling Liberia. When the voices of the people start to rise, you can see the truth within their eyes. Too many years of struggle and pain, still the people dancing in the rain. But hope is growing in the land tonight. A new vision coming into sight. A servant leader walking with the crowd, speaking truth, humble but proud. This is Prime Time Conversation, talking about the nation's transformation. From the villages to the city light, Liberia searching for what is right. Education for every girl and boy, healthcare bringing hope and joy. A stronger future we can see for every Liberian family. Hear the farmers calling from the field, waiting for the harvest that the land can yield. Technology knocking at the nation's door, young minds ready to explore. Electric power shining through the night, security standing for what is right. The economy rising for everyone, a new chapter has begun. This is Prime Time Conversation, voices of a rising generation. Agriculture feeding every home, no more hunger, no more roam. From Cape down to Maryland shore, the people say we must do more. From nearby hills to Montserrat streets, the future and the people be. Now the people talking in the marketplace about a man who walks with steady pace, a leader with a vision for the land, reaching out with a helping hand. From humanitarian work to leadership call, standing strong when the people fall, talking about dignity, justice and trust, serving the nation because he must. Not for power, not for fame, but to lift Liberia's name. A vision rising clear and bright, leading the nation toward the light. Oh, Liberia, hear the cry. Let the children reach the sky. When the people stand as one, the victory has begun. The conversation starts tonight, speaking truth and shining light. Together we can build again for the daughters and the sons. This is Prime Time Conversation, voices of a hopeful nation. Education, health and peace, let the nation struggle cease. With strong leadership guiding the way, Liberia rising day by day. From every county hear the call, a better future for us all. Where Liberia speaks, the conversation continues. Yeah, the future
Yes, the future is now. Welcome to LIB Feature TV on Primetime Conversation. Every Thursday, we are on air in collaboration with Kia Radio 95.9. And we come on air every Thursday at 3 p.m. in the U.S. on the West Coast. On the East Coast, rather, we come at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And then in Liberia, it's just 7 p.m. If you're on your way home, you're still looking for a vehicle, we say be safe out there. Somebody told us they're listening from Broad Street. Want to say thank you, Joseph, for following us from the Broad Street area there. And it's a pleasure having you join us. Every time we come on air, it is a pleasure. And we tell God, thank you for health and good strength. So let me go over to you, my own friend and brother Jefferson. Can you tell us from your end what piqued your interest on the news today?
Well, great stories read today by Lavetta, and interestingly, this is one of the these are one of the things we'll be talking about in the news of recent. Since, in fact, yesterday, last evening, the I will call this imposed tariff or fees, on content creators, restaurant owners, bars, entertainment spots, barber salons as well. And so that if I do so, people who have barbering shops around and restaurants, they will also be charged to pay for the services. And most interestingly, the content creators that $50 per annual. So I was kind of like thinking, it's just $50 across the board because there was not any specific place on any one of them, whether you have 28,000 followers and you have 350,000 followers or 500,000 followers, just $50. So what category did they put this in? It was not mentioned, and content creators have been complaining since it came out. One person, I saw a post from Mama Liberia. I saw a post from Master Queen. She also did a post, complaining on this, and other people they've been complaining on this. So this issue of the what I got to understand to somebody from the intellectual property, they made me to understand that in fact it is the intellectual property, the Liberia Intellectual Property Office or the Copyright Society should be the one, talking about this fee or these fees being charged. That content creators should be paid, not the tourism authority. But it was just, a breach of, authority. They want to do what's overstepping their bounds. But the good thing is that President Boakai put a halt to it, and this would have, it had already tinted a dent image on the government. Imagine content creators in this country that they're not even making money from their contents that they're creating. They will rather support, for example, they will promote one institution and then get money from them. Some kind of work, oh, I can't do my story, can't do it on your blog for me, then they get money. But they're not getting money actually from the contents they're creating. Liberia is not monetized like Nigeria, Ghana, and other countries. So why are you charging the people? So they think that if we pay the $50, what are our benefits? What are we getting? So that story really grabbed my attention until today. Now, the president came out this afternoon and placing hold on it, and they should hold to it. So I think it's a slap in the face. This will set a clear warning to Princess over there, because it appears as though, like President Baga is saying to you, Princess, you don't know your function, you don't know the job, you don't know why we put you over there. So you need to do the right thing. But that story really grabbed my attention today.
Thank you, Jefferson. Thank you. Look, that story grabbed all of us attention. If I were one of those who can get my papa broke a hard time when it's in district number 6, I ain't getting hard time. Your mentoring and myself all grew up together. So my baby hard time, I can say I disappointed him. So, especially for my LU business, not LU that other struggle to pass through, when we see that place looking so dirty, I would say I'm disappointed in President Broca. People will get there with me.
I know.
So when I saw them painting a small, I said, okay, me leading. Then I go down now. So I just woke up one minute, I just seen the other. Anyway, we get there. We get there. The poor can say, don't hurry the code. When you cannot go for Christmas, we stay there. We get there. We get there. But now, let's go into our topic tonight. We want to start with the LRA announcement. That they're saying that by May this year, which is next month in May, they will start up with the increase in the VAT, the value added tax. They're putting 1% on the current 12%. Don't forget, when the current office is 10%. It was 10% coming out of the WIA administration. Now it went to 12%. Now going down to 13%. But before I get there, those of you listening for the numbers, Jefferson, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I will tell you to announce the number, but I will give you the sound. When I give you the sound, you know the sound already.
Sure.
The sound will come with the answer to the sound will come to the answer to the question I would normally ask: who's going to win 2029? That technical question. When a few people know that answer in Liberia, who's going to win 2029? When you call in, you got to tell me that answer that a major question there. Who's going to win 2029? I alone know the answer to that question there. So you give me the answer I want, I get your dollar scratch card. But it will not be that easy because before you get a dollar scratch card, you have to tell me what is the 5 number or the 4 number ending in that scratch card before you can get your scratch card when you answer the question. But before we get there, quickly, before we get to the topic, I want to say something here quickly. Any smart person outside there will know. Jefferson said, know that queuing for something. Jefferson, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You get the first 4 numbers or the last 4 numbers. Don't call that number 2 times in the show because somebody take it 2 times and a problem. One person, one number, so we call it 1 time, we call it again, and the 10th number finish. So that get the first one queue. You ready? So I will ask the question: who is the best person to lead Liberia 2029?
Forget the future. Support the Sakuni.
All right. Jonathan, give me the number. Give me the last 4 number, Missy.
The last 4 number here is 6313.
All right. We're not call that number again. The man says 6313. So we're not call that number again. That's 6313. We're not call it again. So I want anybody to just catch it 1 time. So I say we call it 1 time. We're not call it again. That's 6313 number that we're not call it again the second time. I will just leave it just that. But the answer, the answer you gotta give me before you can get out, even the number you're correct. When I ask you who is the best person for Liberia, let our girls brigade from ANC tell you who the answer will be.
For better future, support the Sakuni.
All right, LRA is pushing for 13% in value added tax. Jefferson, what are you hearing about when it comes to the tax bill? What noise going on there? Before I come in, what noise going on there with the tax bill?
Well, it has been a conversation across the country, especially those who are bringing in their goods. They've complained on it at the Freeport of Monrovia. They believe that this is not in the interest because looking at the economy and the way things are going, businesses, are not booming like that. Things are tough. So this VAT now and adding it to them, it's almost like crippling them. It's giving them this hard time in doing their businesses. So they believe that I think the government should see reason in finding ways how they can improve either because sometimes you bring your goods when your goods come out of the port, the taxes being added is even more, and then you come outside to sell the goods and have you sell that for storage, you pay for storage and all kind of things. So and these are things that they say, well, this is something that this government campaigned against. One of the things that they spoke against strongly, and why now is that they're doing this to us. So if we are, not already maximizing profit, and then we're having this VAT added, and what have you, how is it? How are we the business people? How is it beneficial to us? What are we going to get? So it's just another way of corrupting the system, making them to pay excess money, and you just paying money, and what have you. So it has just been a conversation that they see that they believe that it is not in their own interest. It is not a good system. It's not a good one for them.
All right, it's not in the interest. So let me start by saying, yes or no, Jefferson, is tax good for country? I mean, is it a good thing that people, citizens should pay taxes? Yes or no?
Yes, it is a good thing to pay tax. Yes.
Okay. So we agree on that. It's a good thing for us to pay taxes as Liberians, right? Because when we pay our taxes, that our government is able to carry on the project, and our government is sustained. One of the ways government is sustained, right? Whether it is the citizen paying the tax, or it is the foreigner who doing business in the country paying the tax, whatever we will pay the tax, whether it is your tax for your house, a tax for your business, tax for your food, tax for services that is not, physical service, maybe hotel, stay in a hotel, or maybe you buy music and they put tax on the music, or maybe you buy, what else should I say? Maybe covering, they put tax on it. So whatever way we pay taxes, let us understand, first of all, taxes is what we use to develop our country. So tax is a good thing, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So what the people say is that it is a good thing if the tax work for the people. If you see a tax working for you, if you're paying the money and you see the money working for you, you feel happy. You get good roads, you get good hospitals, you get good public school, you get running water, you get you get proper electricity. I'm talking about Christmas electricity. You get real electricity. You got, good vehicles traveling in the country. Public transportation is good. You got Liberia get own airline, its own airplane, maybe even not foreign airplane traveling outside Liberia, but at least just from country to country, those kind of small tested, and we used to call it sour tested buying the day.
Yeah.
But at least you say, the country going somewhere, right? But when you're paying the taxes and you see the Liberian message, you see no hair, you see no tea, then I want a problem. So like somebody would say, we're paying let me break it down to some of the small things that we're talking about. So let's say you down Douala or Rele, or you down Charlatan Market or so. You notice that you're paying to move the dirt from the trash near the market hall. But you're paying the money, the dirt getting plenty. You're paying the money, the dirt getting plenty. Of course, it will make you get angry, because your taxes that you're paying, or your levies you're paying, the fees you're paying to have a better environment is not being properly rewarded back to you. So people will get problems. So I agree, it is important to pay the tax, but the tax should work for the people. So we clear that one answer.
Yeah.
You want anything I put there? That one alone, that's important.
No, exactly. Yes, anything which is very good. Every citizen, it is a right of every citizen to pay taxes, and which is a very good thing. Yeah.
Awesome. So that take it one step further. So maybe man Tene, man Kou, man CC, the lady Yake will say. So then what are they were talking about? VAT, value added tax. What is value added tax? So I don't want to put you on the spot. If you're comfortable, you can take a shot at it. But if you're not comfortable, I can continue talking. You want to take a shot at it?
Say again.
What is value added tax? VAT.
Okay, so for like you mentioned, so like you mentioned, for my CC who is down there, that I will want to understand what is value added tax in the simplest form. I don't know, for me to put something in is something difficult or simple language.
You go to say it that way. The person let my Liberian English, even though I am American, let my Liberian English. So you go to say it that way, I'll go to Liberian way. Let's go.
So value added tax is something like you taking in, taking the consumption of the tax levy on some value that of a goods or to goods and services. I'm trying to get there I will put it in the simplest form. Yeah. And each stage of the production or that production or distribution, it is a widely used indirect tax in something like it, that is being used in over 160 countries, including not even in Liberia, but also in Europe. So it is just a value or added to a goods levied on some services at each production. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but that the right way you put it, that is similar answer there. So
Yeah.
value added tax is the same way the word explains it. Value add, you know, on the product. So let's take for example, every product we that enter in our hand, we go through stages, right? They get different.
Yeah.
So in our production stage where that product moving and changing, it is not that the tax getting plenty every time it move from one stage to another. That's not the idea. You know, some people can they can think that because the goods moving, you know, value added chain, which means they're getting expensive, no, not the idea.
Yeah.
But every time you change value, that value that change, that new value on it, you gotta pay tax on that new value. So the only value added, right? So let me give you one. Let me give Massisi. Massisi say now she Massisi say that the person no better thing in okay Massisi in Nukutan, right? So you went down to Guinea. You went and buy the Grumpy. When you buy the Grumpy, you're coming with a Grumpy bear. You go to the border.
Yeah.
I'm say that import tax on the thing. They charge you for the tax on our goods. Guinea border. The peanut in a bear. They charge you tax there to the Guinea border. You say, oh no problem, I will come. You bring your goods to the market. The tax that they tax you to the border, you put it on the selling price or your market when your peanut bear when you get to the market. You put that same tax they tax you. You add it to your Grumpy cup or Grumpy bear money. Then when you sit down to that Grumpy bear, you said that Grumpy to man who came to you to come buy the Grumpy bear because you want to go make maybe you want to go make a Grumpy candy. She goes to make a Grumpy candy, but she made an expensive Grumpy candy, so she got to add profit on it too now. So she add because the Grumpy feeling changing now to a new form.
It changed already, yes, it changed.
Yeah, it's in a new form, so it added value. So when Marco would take the Grumpy, when she change it in your selling form, that look like Grumpy candy, she carry to exclusive supermarket. So you please sell it for me. Exclusive supermarket, look at it for her and say,
I own it too. Yeah.
The value on the thing change small, right? So they add the value to that new design you put on that Grumpy, the new shape that Grumpy did, because it changed value. They will add another price on it. When they add that price on it, they will make sure the all value you finish taking a profit on. They will not take it. They will not take tax on it again. And I see amount so that thing is up high. But the new value attached to that, in other words, the profit that the money made or you Manco won't get on that thing that profit area that they will tax.
They
will add it there too. You know, because the goods, in addition to how much you buy when you pay the first, when the importer pay the first, when Massey pay the first tax, Manco when she change it, she add value to it. So they say, but man, cause that new form you not make it in, the price increase, right? Because you're not saying the same way you buy it from Mount CC. You say, yeah. So okay, what is the new price you add on it? So yeah, new price on it. So okay, the tax I want that new price I on it with tax it too. We mean you add value, so the tax the new value on our Grumpy candy getting in the exclusive supermarket now. But again, when the tax that he coming to the level, he coming to Manco, that tax is going back to 4 mil. That same one when the tax Mount CC to the border, that 13% the tax on our Grumpy bear, the going Mount CC will make sure she get that money to government. Instead with Mount CC, that Mount CC responsible to collect it, and that Mount CC responsible to pay to the government.
To pay to the government.
Yeah, when exclusive supermarket go to and do the unto and put the VAT on it too, the exclusive supermarket will pay that money to government. So they will add that. So you see that the idea, so every time that Grumpy change form, money will be added to it in terms of tax. But it will not be saying, you know, the tax doubling. Tax is not doubling. The only adding the tax on every time that new value change on a Grumpy, right?
Yeah.
So say the Grumpy, you do Grumpy candy, you do peanut butter. You took Massey Grumpy Bear and you make peanut butter more expensive than Grumpy candy.
It's advanced. Yeah, it changed form. Yeah.
So that peanut butter jar, you go think exclusive supermarket. Exclusive supermarket say, oh, the peanut butter, I can't charge it the way they can bring it the raw Grumpy from Guinea, so they'll put extra charge on it for the way it's looking different now.
Yeah.
Put value added tax on it. That change that happened when that Grumpy that tended the peanut butter, that new cost that went there, you charge it too. You put tax on that new value on that peanut butter. So again, if you took that peanut butter, you boil, I won't make it very, very, very simple now. If you take that peanut butter and you go make on a big cake with it, and you go open cake shop. You open one big cake shop. You go build one big cake. You instead of the masses pay maybe $10 for the Grumpy Bear. When Marco bought the Grumpy Bear from Massey for maybe $12, Massey went and make it out of Grumpy candy, or on profit went to additional $20. Number one, I took it to the same Grumpy and went and made cake with it. My cake turned to wedding cake, Grumpy candy wedding cake.
Yeah.
Cake went for $700 US.
It's just exactly like you went. For example, you're selling. You have your little spot, and then the whole chicken. When you go and buy the country chicken, sometimes you pay $300, $500 Liberian for it. So if you took the country chicken to your spot, and people normally come there Saturday morning, to sit down and have some drink. Now the chicken you buy for $400-500 US, Liberian dollars. After you finish killing the chicken, you prepare everything. You sell one bowl now. That country chicken, one bowl you sell it. Some people sell it for $5 US.
Yeah.
And so it is not the whole chicken. It's not that chicken you bought $500 now. It's in a different form because you've added other things to it, and then you sell just a soup. It turns to soup now, so you're selling it for $5 US. So that's just how it is.
Yeah. So government asks you to say when you change all the goods and you bought now, you made a big bowl of Mary Dumbo right there. That Dumbo is not Mary Dumbo. If you're making that Dumbo is saying now we want VAT to get on that Dumbo too, to make sure that the way that chicken and everything you bought from way down there change into that big Dumbo bowl. Some VAT on it too, so we can get additional money on the new form. That whole thing if you need taking in the pot. So you see that the kind of idea. So the idea is not that they keep adding tax on the same thing over and over, but anytime that thing change and that change bring additional value to the thing, they say that new value, put tax on that new value. So that the idea there. Yeah, on the way when we open the line for question, you won't ask we answer you the Mary way. But again, staying on taxes, before we go there, I want for you to call on that number again. But before you call on the question we ask will be, who is the best person to lead Liberia? And a few people know that answer. Let me see if I can get you a hint. Give me some kind of number now again. Don't tell me what kind of number. Just give me the last phone number or something now again. Last phone number.
So yeah, the last phone number of 4 digits I'll give you 6502.
6502. I want for the call number 2 times so the people can hear it. So, but you say 6502, right?
Yeah.
65. So that 6502. We shouldn't call it more than one time, right? 6502.
No.
You remember it?
Yeah.
All right. So the question will be, who is the best person to lead Liberia? That other video I was showing some, you can see because you ain't get social media, but if you get social media, you're on the radio,
For better future, support the
Now what ANC getting, I know. If you want to join the ANC getting, go to how to call the road, VP Road. The ANC headquarters around the VP Road there. They are all there and they can have fun there. So go there, join them. And you'll be able to join them with their t-shirts and the caps and everything.
For better future, support the
All right, let's talk taxes. That's all taxes. So again, now we told you what VAT stands for, value added tax. When man CC go down to Guinea and buy a grumpy to the border, when she come in, the tax her, she pay a little VAT or whatever entry tax you got to pay. When that grumpy come in town, when that grumpy change from grumpy, it turn to grumpy candy, and you sell it in the exclusive supermarket or in your store, in your shop. You also have to pay tax against that grumpy. That is simple English I gave you. Because maybe they'll be talking about people think that free soil and S-buy and things like that. But let me give you massive idea. When you take that grumpy, you go make grumpy candy where you go make peanut butter. Hey, that one a different value peanut butter girl. So they posted that new value that you add to that grumpy, you want VAT on that grumpy, new value. So somebody say, no, man, no, grumpy that small thing. I want just take grumpy and go make peanut butter. When I tell my grumpy I go and bake cake. Wedding cake, 300 for my cake. So, so the grumpy made with other ingredient and made a big cake. That cake got different value. One VAT on that other new value added to the whole thing you did there. So my brother said, when you go and buy the country chicken for 500 Labor Day, you can't fit man married dumber and 10 to 10 for a bowl.
Yeah.
You pay that extra value on that country chicken, even though you buy it 500. But now you're making $10 on that one chicken there. And other ingredients, so they charge you for your kobo. Anyway, so that makes some progress. Now that take this conversation to another level. We're talking about Liberian people business. If you're listening, this is the prime time conversation every Thursday 3 p.m. from the West Coast or the East Coast in the United States. And if you are in Liberia, we'll come on 7 p.m. in the evening every Thursday evening. Prime time conversation LIB feature TV in partnership with Care Radio 95.9. Now, my co-host here is Jefferson, and I am Dr. Pearson. Now, let's take this thing to another conversation. You know, like we said from the beginning, it is not bad to charge people for taxes and things, but here's the thing here now. These people with tasking, people when you're doing VAT costs across a lot of goods and services. I know maybe Liberia will say we roll or small, but VAT cut across a lot of goods and services. Not only government going to be collecting tax anymore now with the VAT thing, the people who selling the product will be the one collecting it for government and reporting it to government. And to do that, sometimes it can be very complicated because government got to trust people who making business to fairly report their taxes to them. Right? And now there are so many things involved in that process. You got to have the right machine, you got to have the right technology to get it done. You have to have the kind of electricity that will keep you properly digitized to do this thing to keep it going. Not every time I say, oh, current gone, so how am I pay for the GB now? Just give me that to cash transaction so you can get on record, all that kind of thing. But government wants you now to be fair in how you report your value added tax because you're not going to be government armed to help them collect the taxes and report it. Government will say, the best thing we can do that digitize it, meaning let's make it electronic transaction for the VAT aspect. But the Lebanese man, the Indian man, the Fula man, the Mandingo man who will be helping collecting the VAT, that whole process of collecting will add additional expenses on them. So Jefferson, who you think will pass our expenses to?
You ask the question that you are going to do to you laughing.
I said not bad thing for to collect the VAT, but the Lebanese man, the Lebanese man got to go get certain, special set of machine there. He got to have current to run it. Now the food man just collecting the money with hand to hand. Now he got to process it through that so that government can collect the tax.
Yeah.
Also, the electricity, the technology, the equipment, everything that will have to facilitate the collection process. Who do you think will pay for it? You think that just a businessman will just go be spending money for nothing without making profit, Jefferson? Talk to me, Jefferson.
Oh yeah, but obviously the businessman will not just be the one. Those who are going to even get it will want to really pay. Yeah, so it is not just the businessman.
Yeah. So hopefully we believe that they will face. They will face out this whole thing. They will do it face by face. Maybe they will start with people who can easily get the means to do it. Maybe hotels, maybe major mainland stores like Jetty then, Seti Brothers then, and all the major stores then, and Simon Freeman and DSTV then. the ones that they know that already got, you know, well established setup, maybe that the one that will start with. But at the end of the day, you see, people will realize that prices will still go up, and the price will not go up only because of the increase in the percentage of the tax, which, as I said, is not a bad thing, right?
Of course, it is not.
Clarify Liberian people for the things that I just want to criticize the government. No, I don't want to criticize the government. I'm doing my best not to criticize the government. That's why I want to be clear. In Africa as a whole, when the whole VAT is happening across Africa, Liberia is just trying to join the group, right? So in the whole thing across Africa, the VAT rate across Africa is between 15 to 18%. Some people even carry as far as 20%. And I will tell you, like Morocco, Madagascar, in the way at 20%. Some people are low, they are low, like 5%, like Eritrea, right? Where in West Africa alone, where Liberia is sitting now, the VAT rate among West African countries, the highest we got so far now that 18%. People like Ghana, they're charging 15%. Nigeria, who is a little far away from us, but in the since West African region, Nigeria charging like around 7.5%. So Liberia still behind, yes, small. LRA is still telling us, you know, it's saying that introduces small. So we're not like Ghana, who already to 18%. And some people can say, Ghana how? So let us be able to clarify that before people say we're trying to criticize the government. Another thing I want to bring here is that, so the idea is not the 13% right now that worry me. What worry me is that all of the other things that will happen that will make the prices to go up because of the business people trying to catch up with the technology that come with VAT, with the headache that come with chasing the VAT to get it reported to the government. And sometimes some of the instances where they're supposed to report the government's already getting some money back and other kind of thing. Whether like brother already koyoka the day, whether government be fair, they get some some of the money back if they report wrongly and want to make some claims. And all the different, it said so cumbersome we can't do it. It said so hard we can't do it. No, it is hard, but it's not hard that we cannot do it. But can we trust our system to work easily? Now, the other answer that I can give it to you, Liberian people, because Liberia, we get plenty on the books, but to make it work now for us, that the hard part. Someone can say we get all the laws, but to make it work now, that the problem. Does that is that true, Jefferson?
That's a problem. Oh yes, and making things work in this country is a serious challenge. That's why everybody always most people talk about the implementation of these things. So it is a good one, but how effective will it be? How is it going to actually work? How is it going to be functional? That is that's the question, or the major question that people always ask.
All right, that's the major question people always ask. So while we're about to call another 4 numbers, another 4 scratch card, 4 numbers. So what we're doing tonight is that when you call, we'll ask you who is the best person to win the elections 2029, who is the best person to lead Liberia. If you give us the correct answer that we know, the answer that we know, not the one that you know, answer that we know that is correct, you're entitled to $1 scratch card. But to get our scratch card, all the scratch card according to net, the last 4 numbers you got to call one of those last 4 numbers. We're about to call one more, but right? Before we call that number, the question here will be, who is the best person for Liberia come 2029? Hint. Yeah, the hint coming in. Jefferson will tell us another 4 numbers.
For better future, support the Sabuni.
All right, Jefferson, give me the other 4 numbers. You know, we're not calling it one time, right? We shouldn't call it more than one time. Give me that 4.
So the 4 digits you get 6801.
6801. We shouldn't call it more than one time so people can just get it. So it's 6801, right?
Yeah.
6801. Who is the best person to lead Liberia in 2029 and to bring Liberia to where Liberia wants to be? Let our ANC, our young people, the girls wink. Let them tell you what the answer is.
For better future, support the Sabuni.
All right, so now, why is it that all of a sudden the guys in just woke up one morning, Jefferson? I don't know, like they never discuss it with the president or anything. Just jump up one morning and everybody start making long lists of charges against the Liberian people, different businesses. In fact, some of the lists that we saw, some people charging the same hotel for the same things.
Yeah.
Right? So So let me break it down. So I work. I say I want to do hotel business. I go out register my business with Ministry of Finance, right? Which is through Ministry of Finance and in cooperation with Ministry of how you call it, information, the incorporation document. Then I go pay some money to Ministry of Finance for maybe business or registration, all the kind of thing with LRA and sectoral clearance. Maybe I gotta get clearance for running hotels because sectoral clearance. I gotta go get out clearance. Then one money I just work on. Somebody just tell me, oh, I mean, starting from next month, you gotta pay me some money to because you're doing tourism. Because when guests come from away, they can sleep in your hotel. So then the guests can come from away, they can sleep in your hotel. That tourism. So you gotta pay me for opening hotel too. Seriously, so all the one I pay the government are waiting. That fair, bobo.
Yeah. The barbershop and somebody can go ahead barbershop tourism.
Then why are the hotel manager now? Why I'm scratching my head? I'm trying to figure out one. Then one low 5-7 minutes enter into the place. Say, oh, my man, that your head is scratching. Stop scratching my head. From now on, you got fire extinguisher. I say, yeah, get my fire extinguisher. I finish buying it. I get 50 all over the hotel. He say, oh, but I want a small thing. Starting from that, you gotta get clearance from me too. I gotta get certificate. You gotta pay the other money for certificate. They make confused straight. He say, wait now. I gotta register my business. I gotta incorporate my business. I gotta pay sectoral clearance. Then I can't now. You say, oh, because guests come to Liberia for tourism, they sleep in my hotel. I gotta pay for them sleeping in my hotel too. then I buy my fire extinguisher to make sure I keep them safe. I put my fire extinguisher all over the place. Then I gotta pay for buying my own fire extinguisher too.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to me, man.
The thing that is it is so frustrating. This is what we talk about: quality leadership. If you have a government that that is not seeing what it's not even in line with what the people actually voted you for, these things will play along, and you start to have too many missteps. If the president, appoints somebody somewhere who is not fit for the position, who does not understand the reason, the purpose of or the full function of that institution, then they start to have too many missteps. And this is one of the things that is soft in this government. Too many missteps. Now, come to think of it, the Liberian National Tourism Authority created, it was just an agency under the Ministry of Information. They were just there. Now, there was an act that created them to stand on their own so that they can have their own, head, their own chairperson. Now, the president, sent Princess gone there. Look at the first major thing. The first major thing she could come up with is something that the entire country will go against. That will even, this is something that will cripple businesses that the people are seeing that, but this is not a good law or not any kind of good thing the woman is doing. How can you leave the copyright society, the intellectual property office, and you as a tourism authority overlap your function and start telling barber shops, restaurant owners, hotels, and what have you, businesses, all these things, content creators, to pay money to you, when these content creators, they're supposed to be paying money to the copyright society for the contents they're creating.
Right.
But instead, you're supposed to be going to the various beaches, these fine, beautiful locations and sites around the country, and seeing how you could improve these places and attract foreigners to come. You're not doing it, but then you say content creators should pay money to you. Now, this is what Master Queen wrote on yesterday. She said, when I was invited to a meeting called by Liberian National Tourism Authority alongside other entertainment personalities, I raised this issue during the meeting. We have companies in Liberia using foreign faces on billboards, while local artists and content creators are sidelined. The same companies use foreign music in their radio and TV advertisement instead of supporting Liberian talent. It often feels like a deliberate effort to prevent local creatives from benefiting. These are the issues that should be addressed first. And exactly, how can you have, now we have one aspect in Liberia, one aspect is a luxury company, a betting company for football matches and what have you. Winners and those other gaming companies as well, including Aqua Life, Asala Meta, and other companies. Now, these companies, they have foreigners on their billboards, and they use these same foreigners, they use their songs to promote, their companies, their businesses. When you have local artists here like Terry Ra, Kobasi, Stone, you have CRC and other artists, King Dennis and just name them, Basi, Mokapala, and the rest of them. You're not promoting them. They're not making money from all of these things, from the songs they're producing, the content that Mama Liberia is creating. He's not making money from the contents. The content that carry the blocker, all of these things, they're not making money. Liberia is not even monetized. You're not pushing for Liberia to be a country that will be monetized, where content creators that will start making money, but you're telling them to pay $50 every month, every year. What is the benefit? What are they getting? What are you telling this company? Why can't you go to one aspect and say, no, going forward, we don't want to see the video, any of your billboards. We don't want to see Timaya. We don't want to see TP, any other foreign artists on your billboard, but Liberian artists. Go to Asala Meta, say, you know what? We don't want you promoting any foreign artists. We don't want to see any white men on your billboards. People want to see the Liberians on your billboards. If you do these things, and the artists are making money, the content creators are making money from only a few companies in this country that you see promoting Liberians or local Liberians. Like for example, Dino Water, you see Aqua Life, the Trying, and what have you, Club Beer. But bulk of these big companies you see, they're not doing it. So Princess over there, who has all lab of function, does not know why President Baka appointed her over there. I say this again, it's a shame and disgrace to her. It's a slap to her that she does not know the function, the reason she's over there. That's why President Baka had to say, pull her to that and go back and do the right thing. Then you come. Call the people, do it. So it's just a disgrace to her. I would say that.
Yep, I would be a little bit lenient with her to understand where I would say this. Look, sometimes in Liberia, it depends how people lead from the top, the higher affect other people on the bottom, right? When you see people taking action like that, it is not because they just woke up one minute they want to do it. Something prompted them to want to do it, and sometimes even in the better judgment, then they say, I don't think that thing is real. They're scared to even say, I don't think they're real because they're afraid that somebody will take their job from them. You know that, right? Yeah, because, especially when you got politically driven government and things like that, where government is based on who get the strongest say near the president. When they want certain things done and you part of the government, you want to collaborate or you want to cooperate or say, but then the main ready to the main with the agenda of the party. The men doesn't respect the agenda of the party. So obviously you going. The Liberian men say you going. You going. Just for example, look at fire service.
Yeah. Fire service.
The pimping man go register it back.
Yeah.
Right? He got to put insurance on it. When you finish putting it, you got to buy fuel to run that back.
Yeah.
Not only that, you got to buy fuel to run that back, you got to buy helmet, you got to buy jacket, and all the kind of things to make presentable. Then you restrict where you can ride. You can't ride. Which means you're restricting your profit. The business transaction, you're restricting your profit. Then turn and say, the memo get fire service, some fire extinguisher, something like that.
What do you put it?
Right? Yeah. Then you leave a man with that fire extinguisher, tell him, say, now you got to come pay me for making the get fire extinguisher payment certificate fee.
You gotta get certificate and all. Yeah.
I mean, you know, so in other words, even if I the fire service boss are looking at it, that thing makes sense. Somebody say, man, you gotta fire the paper, and the general gotta raise $1 billion budget. We gotta get out $1 billion budget, you know, to be correct. So everybody gotta bring money. So everybody go look for money now. And, you know, then it goes down to say this: the poor people who don't have a lot of opportunities, minimum wage has not even gone beyond maybe $2, $3 per hour in Liberia. Maybe on less than $6 or $7 per hour. The man can even take home correct. I mean, ordinary person can really take home correct $150 every month US dollar. The bar registration fee, the insurance on it, the extinguisher, the helmet, everything. By the time you put all the things together, and not they say you do it one time again, 3 year bro. You do every year you can flat it out. By the time you back
every year,
again, January they start chasing you again. You know, so what? You know, who really thinking about this thing? Somebody talking about even down to small restaurant. And how much profit in small restaurant sell to begin with?
Imagine, yeah.
You know,
how many persons you see? The people you see going to restaurants are maybe the people that making the fat salaries and people. How many of them, if I even go there, sometimes in Liberia, you open a restaurant, people will just go in there. They will just waste there for few minutes. As soon as another one open, they gone. You start losing customers.
Yeah, my man, it's sad, man. Okay, let's do one more number.
For better future, support the Sakuni.
And one more number.
Yeah, so another number, last 4 digits, 6380.
6380. That's the last 4 number of one of the $1 scratch card, 6380. We're not call it plenty of times so you can't hear it, but give me one more, give me a different one. Besides the 63880, give me another one.
And so 6167.
6167. All right. 6167. So we're asking the question, who is the best person to lead Liberia to bring this change? All the kind of failed leadership we are seeing, all the common mistakes that we are seeing, that somebody that can fix these mistakes. If you are looking at us via social media, in my Liberian way, if you are looking at us via social media, this is the person we're talking about. If you don't get it because you're not looking at social media and you're on the radio, I will also play it so you can get it when I ask you when you call, and God will soon be opening the lines. So who is the best person to lead Liberia to a better future? Our girls brigade say something I don't want to call the answer. Give me one more number. Because I want to do 10 numbers tonight. Give me one more number.
And so another number here is 3253.
3253. 3253. We shouldn't call it too much for the year. 3253. Give me one more. It will be number 7 times. We give it another one.
0579.
0579. When we open the lines to call, when you call and I ask you who is the best person to solve Liberia's problem, so we won't be having all the talking we're doing here whole day. And I want to get the answer that I know. And my girls brigade, the ANC girls brigade, Mr. Cummings girls brigade.
For better future, support the Sakuni.
All right. So let's take this thing. Let's take this thing to the last discussion before we open the line. We get like 4 minutes or 6 minutes to open the lines. For better future, who is the best person to lead Liberia? Will be asking that question to our callers. And when you call, if you can remember any of the last 4 numbers we call on the show, we have called 7 different 4 numbers. If you get any of them, after you answer that question, you will get a $1 scratch card. Look, it's not a lotto or anything. It's just we just want to share fun with you, right? All right. The yellow machine will not go away, my brother. Brandon Samuka, former defense minister, said besides the 22+ million we used to buy the machine in a few days, he said he want 50+ million to just operate that whole thing for 1 year. For 1 year, 50+ million to manage the yellow machine for 1 year, 50+ million. When I did my own analysis, I ran my analysis. If you let's say maybe Brandon Samuka took or maybe the $50+ million for the first year, maybe he built where they will pack the machine in the 15 counties, maybe he built few stations, maybe he set up security booths to protect the machine, maybe he did other little setup and thing, you know, to make sure that the machine get to where it's supposed to get to in transportation, all that kind of thing. Maybe he hire people, he employ people, mechanic and drivers and all the different things, watchmen then. So all I want that the first $50+ million. My goodness. Brandon Samuka said he need about $50+ million to do that for the first year. And then I look and say, okay, you know, let me not be too hard on Brandon Samuka, right? The former defense minister. Let me not be unfair to Mr. Boyka, President Boyka. Let me be objective. So maybe the first money, the 5 year money sound plenty, 50 million plus, because they had to do certain major things then to start the whole thing. The program said to kick it off, you know, to kick it off the ground. They made the first 50 million expensive for the 5 year for mission. They only paid 22 million for. Then the question now, I asked myself, I said, let me do some analysis, because I got a machine that can help me do it. So I did some analysis, Jefferson. This is what I found out. The minimum amount Liberia will need to manage 285 machines, just God, just bless us, will get all 285 machines. The minimum amount of money we need every year to make sure we keep that machine in good shape and running and doing the work it's supposed to do. The minimum, which means the when yes, you get a chicken, you take all the flesh on it, only the bone remain. The bare minimum you need, that $11+ million, my brother, every year. $11+ million. So just for us to just say, oh, we get yellow machine in Liberia, we get 285 yellow machine in Liberia. 19, the Mamaka Bedede said, she said they will put 19 in every country, but I think they say they're changing the idea now. But let's assume they distribute across the different counties. The bare minimum amount we need to run those machines, maintain it, do it well, pay people to manage it, pay people to keep it, take care of everything that will happen to it in good condition. $11 million every year. Besides the first 50, I'm talking about the other 50 that can go in the war, he come outside. The other $50 million, talking about going in the hole, only 1 year time going in the hole. The machine will swallow that one. Then every year going in front now, that just say, oh, now made a be spinning. They almost like Jefferson say, you know, I won't open business. So he said the first money I will use will be $50 million to open my business. And the first $50 million plenty because I gotta buy equipment, I gotta face the place I will be doing my business, I gotta buy a car to get my business, to go to the market, all the kind of so he buy all the equipment, buy all the major first one he buy. So he said my investment money go up, right? So some guy said for us to get a machine in the country and running and doing the work to do for the first year, he need $50+ million. Then I went and did my own analysis, technical analysis, and I found out that the bare minimum we need every year for 285 yellow machine to keep it running in good condition at $11 million+, my brother. Question to you and the Liberian people who listening to the radio show here. Why we didn't think about all that thing here before? So when we're talking the thing before, we say, look, no, it sound good. Yeah, yellow machine, everybody happy. Yeah, it's good for Liberia. Yellow machine can build roads. Yellow machine can help with agriculture. Yellow machine can do plenty of things to make Liberia beautiful. But there is more than one way to kill a cat.
Yeah.
There is more than one way to go about doing things you want to do to improve the country. That's why you need somebody who got the kind of technical idea somebody who has led big companies before that, Mr. Cummings, who know what it means to sit down and plan far before you start. You know, that you see, I live in Liberia. I working for 150 Jefferson. Then I jump out and say, the 150 I working for, you know, I've been my man Jefferson selling some kind of used car he been using a few days, and you know he won't get rid of it. So he said, my man, just give me some of the $75 I'll get it, I'll give my old car. You gotta go and buy a new one. Then I check my pocket, I said, oh, I got, and when the morning I will get 150, man, I will tip it. So I said, since I get 150, they think that car cheap. Then I go buy the car from Jefferson. I hope man, what I didn't listening to me. I bought this car from my man for $75.
For 75.
Like carry my yard pocket. Then before I realized now I gotta register it. I gotta get driver lesson. I gotta put insurance on it. I gotta put how you call it? The fire extinguisher inside. I gotta go pay fire service on the money on top of it. By the time I finish counting everything, my 150 I can every month. That problem. Then when I go credit, I say, okay, me clear all the thing. I will register, I will get my driver lesson, I will pay fire service on the money, I buy fire extinguisher. Then before I realize now every day I gotta put gas in the car before I can go to work. So then I start asking myself now the question I'm asking, and I want us to talk beautiful, open the lines. You think you're gonna be better? Since I'm gonna get 150 for now, I'm gonna hold my high and just be paying my transportation and go to work?
Yeah, because you're not ready for the car yet. Because even if you buy the car without 150 years to purchase the vehicle, you will even be spending more than what you even spend for the car now. There will even be additional costs added now.
Mechanic, everything
you gotta take the car to the garage. Every week you gotta do maintenance, change oil every month.
And then a yellow machine at second hand. So we mean that old car you gotta be my dingo man now. And I okay say like you gotta be my dingo man old car.
Of course you have to.
Nothing a second hand yellow machine and not brand new yellow machine, a second hand yellow machine. So every now and then it needs servicing because the life expectancy of a used machine is not as good as the brand new one.
Sure.
They may look, trust me, they might go me and say, oh, Kato, they may paint it. You will spray it.
Oh, yeah.
You put new tires on it, looking at it fresh.
Yeah, give it good. Spray the body and make it, if the frame looks good.
Put air freshener all inside. Change your seat. Everything. When you sit inside, you say, yeah, they think comfortable. But by the time you go 2 months and start smoking.
Yeah.
So the question we got for Liberian people here is that, is this, the person that spilled milk now, we already on the water pot. I mean, our government would have to sit down, like Mr. Cummings was saying, you got to plan before you execute. You got to be a process-oriented planner. You cannot just be saying, when we get there, we'll fix it. When we get there, we'll cross the bridge. That lame meaning can thought that, oh, when we get there, we'll cross the bridge. That jet machine we want. With that jet machine we want. Yeah, you want the machine, but was it going to be better if you were to hire somebody on a machine to do your work, and the person taking care of the maintenance of the own machine, they taking care of the fuel for the own machine, they taking care of the people driving the machine themselves, they taking care of what the machine powered by itself. All you gotta do is just pay them for the contract, you call them for the can clean my road and fix my road and get it, and that's it. All can do my farm work, and that's it, right?
For better future, support the Sakuni.
Call me another number, yeah. Call me another number. Another 4 number in the scratch card, $1 scratch card. The last 4 numbers.
Yeah, so another 4, you see 1691.
1691. 1691. Give me one more.
You got 3405.
3405. 3405. We shouldn't call it too much for the year, but 3405, right? But then the question you will be asking is that who is the best person that we're going to think about all the yellow machine thing and make it work properly before they even go buy or decide not to buy?
For better future, support the Sakuni.
All right, so give me that last 4 numbers.
The last 4, you have 6404.
All right, 6404, President in waiting, next President of the Republic of Liberia, Alexander Benedict Cummings said one time that Liberia national budget will reach up to $1 billion. People argue with the man. They say the man just want to talk for politics, business. He know what he's talking about. But at the end of the day, today we are having our budget around that amount of money. So again, you need people who know what they are doing to be able to lead the country in an effective way. And we think Mr. Cummings is the best person for that job. We're now opening the phone lines and we take calls and hear what the Liberian people have to say. So Jefferson, we're looking for 10 people to take 10 scratch cards, but there will be one of those who are listening to the show all along and can tell us the last 4 digits of one of these scratch cards, these 10 scratch cards. And then when they get my answer correct and tell me what the phone number is, then we will give them that data scratch card. Can we open the lines now?
All right, folks. So if you're out there, the program you're listening to is Alabi Future TV, and today is Prime Time Conversation with Dr. Pearson. So you can call 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 plus 231 777 959 959. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Alfred Bima, welcome.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the regulation. For the following and Bima, I call for scholarship.
Okay, Dr. Pearson.
Yeah, my brother, why you want to contribute to the show tonight quickly?
Yeah, thank you very much to the yellow machine issue and to that of Zanakuri. I think I say a lot of good things. The country, in every transaction, you need to benefit. If you get a transaction, then you look see that transaction is not a good transaction. For example, when I pay for a car, I pay like 3,000, then I spend only when you count all the money, they go to 6,000. Then what better I go buy a new brand car. So if I'm spending more than my money go up, then I will lose it. There will be a lose transaction. Yeah, so Kumi, Mr. Lieutenant Kumi actually is a good man, but what happened to Kumi is in the brand quality, like brand quality has a lot of bad stigma. People say that Kumi actually is not true. So Lieutenant Kumi need to actually go to the ordinary masses to make them understand that such thing they are seeing about him is not true. One person, I'll even let Kumi, but most of the internal election, Kumi will campaign, will spend a lot of money in terms of vote now, you go to the election, so now we call it number, even in the past time, Kumi Johnson, they didn't have vote more than Kumi. So I think Kumi need to actually sell himself to the Liberian people. Yes.
All right, now what we're trying to do now, we're trying to, the people guys are saying the same. When good people stay quiet, then the bad people will win, right?
Yeah, exactly so.
So who you think gonna win the 20? Who you think is the best person to lead Liberia now, man? With all the things we're looking at here, all the mistakes that we're looking at.
Actually, to lead Liberia would mean a person who is very innovative that would lead Liberia. So we need to pray to all magic to actually show us a direction, somebody that would lead. Because in the past, we say the person is better, so now we let them, they become worse. So actually need to ask God and to direct us in a positive direction to tell who will be the best person to the
So right now, who you think we for God speak to you tonight? Who you think on your mind right now is the best person?
For better future, support the Sakuni.
Advertisement, people will say Kumi. Kumi is a level where we're working better now. Company, he managed the company well, so Kumi could actually be the best. But
So let me.
we have in majority, sometimes they don't want to go Kumi for some negative, propaganda that missionary are missing.
So let me ask you one more question quickly. We called some numbers during the show, and if you are following the show, then you're one of our lucky winners. Give me 4 digits, last 4 digit number of one of the scratch cards we talk about here.
Okay, thank you. I remember 3405. Being one of the number that will call.
Okay.
All right, my man, you got it. Well, give us your number so we can send it to you.
So Alfred, call your number.
Yeah, the orange.
That is Lone Star. I want a Lone Star.
0886.
0886. Yes, 36. 06. 07. Okay.
Thank you, my brother. Be safe out there.
Okay, thank you so much for the other topic.
Okay, Alfred, let's get another person. Good evening. Yes, your name, where you call from? You said where? Nimba County? Where you watching the show live? Okay, all right.
Yeah, so tell us, what you think about the topics tonight? We talk about 3 topics. We talk about the tax increase from 12 to 13%. We talk about all those fees there, LRA, the tourism, the fire service, the national police, and all carry everything up. What do you think? Let me say this to you. You know, when you're on the question team, the guys are smart students. Before they even call the question, they can stop the question, they answer the question before the question can finish. You just did that one for me. So because you did that, you got the answer correct. All me saying, but you know what? For the people who listening don't know the answer like you, I will still have to tell them the answer so that they know what you're talking about. Who is the best person to lead Liberia?
For better future, support the Sakumi.
Give us the last 4-digit number of one of the scratch card you heard tonight, not the one that somebody finished answering, and let me see if you can win that dollar card.
One 691. Okay.
Come again.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. Give us your number.
777 84 38 30. Okay.
Thank you, man. Have a good night, yeah?
Yeah, every time. Tomorrow we'll be here from Monday to Thursday. We're here 7 to 9. And then on Friday, which is tomorrow, it's from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Okay.
Wow, my man. Look, I will send you text message so we can talk, yeah?
Your name and where you come from? Okay, Shaja, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Pearson.
Yeah, my man. Look, we talk about the taxes. We talk about the tax are increasing from 13%, from 12% to 13%. We talk about all the little charges that they're bringing from the Liberian National Police, Fire Service, Liberian Tourism. Even though the president said they won't fire that one down small, and then the Liberian National Police. And all. So what you make of this conversation? And we talk about the yellow machine. It will be more. It will cost us more to keep the machine than we spend to buy it. So what you say?
So we have my input on all of these things nationally. What we're in the country is not ready for it. So we as Liberians, we are looking forward to a better leader that will be able to do the right thing that will be in our favor, in our best interest.
So, caller, you on queue right now because of time. Other people got to call. So let me ask you, who you think is the best person that can take us from in this situation right now?
For now, we are looking at the third option since we have already tried the first and second, so we now want to look at the third option, the person of Mr. Alexander Bennett.
All right, thank you. So again, if you're finding the show tonight, you will notice that we're calling the last 4 numbers of our different scratch cards. We got 10 of that, 2 going already. We got 8 more remaining to give away. Do you know one of the 4 numbers, any one of these scratch cards, so you can win it tonight?
Yeah, let me try one. I can't hear one time.
Go ahead.
Okay, 6404.
Congratulations.
Give us your phone number.
778
64
31
41. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good evening. Bako.
You know you're not going to win the answer. You even know the answer. So, but thanks for calling. Go ahead. Provide a contribution.
I love my care family and to learn from Obed, to learn from Jack, to learn from Jane, to learn from other people. From my year, there's a coming in. They can pay on it.
Oh.
Let the election finish. You have to make all our pay their money. That's true for that one. In the future for that president. Tell the election pay, tell them to the feet. I'm going to come in part in a woman. What come in part and come and take him and put the station of pay, promoting the people of promoting.
No, Bako, let me make it clear to you. Listen, Bako, 1 minute. Bako, listen. Bako, this station is now for Cummins. Cummins is... No, listen, Bako. No, listen, let me make it clear. We are open to any party to do business here. No. No, Bako, I will disagree. They are paying that. This is a segment. They pay for this airtime. They're paying for this particular time here. So when nobody need.
So, Paco, 1 second. Paco, 1 second. So 1 second. Let me ask you. So you think a bad thing we're doing to support our own Liberian radio station? Okay, one more question. You think Eugene Falcon will accept me when I go to ERBC to go to the thing I'm talking now? Okay. Paco, so we can go. I get 1 scratch card for you, but tell me the 4-digit number of one of my scratch cards on the show here tonight. The last 4 number, one of the scratch cards.
No, call one of the 4 digits, the last 4 digits that we call. Yeah. Any one of the numbers, just call anyone that you know, you can remember.
My man, you are sleeping, Gerald Joe Bakaba. You are sleeping, Gerald.
You know the team, man. Bako, you know the team. But don't waste other people's time. It's okay. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing good.
Now, my brother provide a contribution. We're running out of time. What you say?
Let's hear you.
The topic tonight.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Carter, thank you for promoting and acknowledging that Mr. Cummings can help us make the country better. Tell me, do you remember at least? Can you call us one of the last 4 numbers of the scratch card we've been calling the air?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. 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 Thank you, Mr. K.
Okay, Justin, we'll make it snappy going forward. We ask them to tell us the number, the last 4 number they call, the card,
Yeah.
the scratch card. Then we'll tell you one more run out of time.
Okay. Let's get Man CC. Man CC is here. We good, Man CC. Mm. No. No. Sit up.
See that beat. I know from Nukutan that beat. So my enter from Nukutan, myself, I know what can happen there. No, give me. Wait. Give me. You still there? Can you remember any of the 4 last number from a scratch card we call on the show tonight? Okay,
Okay,
we'll take care of you.
Okay, Master C, thank you. Good evening.
Justin,
yes.
I'm gonna take it on my Oma, but beside that one there, I'm gonna take it on Paco. I beg you.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, I think I'm person ready. Good evening. 777-959-959. 777-959-959 plus 231-777-959-959. Good evening. Yes. Your name, where you call from? Okay, Alex, let's hear you.
Okay, so I followed the show closely, and I just want to make a few points on some of the talking points you have raised.
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing, when it comes to the yellow machine, after the yellow machine, the government brought in the yellow machine. That was a very brilliant idea about, restoring rules that we have to keep the other people that are bringing the good use the drug out of the country. But yet now requesting that sum of money to funds to the other machine is very disturbing. So I don't think they really, discuss the
Okay.
So Carla, who you think will be the best person to solve this problem in the future for Liberia to be a better leader?
The best person that will lead the country now is the person that Liberian people will vote for.
Yeah, but who on your mind right now? Who on your mind? Who your tentative candidate? At least your first guess for now.
My candidate for now. For now, who voted Joseph Baga? We Joseph Baga to win the country now. I already know that. Wow, so for now, I think I'm still thinking in the Liberian people. I don't want to say they have already made up their mind for now. I think we still have more time to the independent government. So in my mind, I've made up for now.
Okay.
Okay. So have a good night, my brother.
Okay.
Mohammed Donzo, welcome.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Hello?
Yes, Mohammed, let's hear you. Make your point.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to start this thing. Well, some of it. Well, as long as this thing, I don't want to say this that even though that are things that coming together to this project, but so all that on the project, which is that generally that amount. Hello?
Yeah, Mohammed, go ahead. Yeah.
I said, what these guys generate that amount that coming together,
The 1.2 billion?
Yeah.
Well, it is left to the government.
Because the government, I already think this government will really know generate that money. But what you have to see, the country want it, put in that contact for the top, to the bottom, nobody wants for. You have traveled almost one time around the world. They are not saying, but I will guide you in generating this money. And what they are important on the things people. So that's the thing when I allowed because I think that the police will say,
Okay.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You stay there 1 second.
Yeah.
You think Mr. Cummings, when he said this thing first, the country can get $1 billion budget? Everybody said I was lying or just doing political talk. Now it's possible. Do you think if we give Cummings a chance, he will be a better leader for Liberia?
Yeah. I always think this on your platform. Yeah, Cummings is the for 1.9. So let me just speak of because Cummings he got a blank with it.
Okay.
Can you tell us one of the last 4 numbers of one of the scratch cards we call on the show?
I think there was 667.
Say?
There was 667.
066?
No,
we don't have it yet.
We don't have it. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. At least I will keep my data today.
Thank you, Mohammed. We don't have it. Good evening, quickly. 9 minutes.
Hello?
Yes, your name, where you call from? Okay, man, quickly make your point. Let's hear you.
Okay, there are sometimes in country people made a mistake. We see people be very, very responsible and we see that they went to leave on the right way, they went to drive on the right way, but and I reached the point where the Liberian people will understand the entire political tactics of this country and constant or not, let me tell you, we are not going to sit down again and give the country the experience. We're going to sit down and do the
Okay.
Thank you, caller.
Thank
Can
you.
you remember any of the last four numbers of the scratch cards we called tonight?
Go ahead. 2341. No, we don't have 2341 here. Thank you so much. Good evening. Then you will call from where? Okay, Roland. Make your point. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
For me, since I open my own party or politics, there's two parties, the United Party and the CDC. For me, I have no interest in that because we are not seeing anything, just the things that are 7 years still going on.
Okay, so give me the answer. If you are listening to the show tonight, we're calling the last four numbers of different scratch cards in the show. Can you give me one of the last four numbers of one of the scratch cards?
Yeah, I can give you even more than one.
All right, give me one.
Okay, so you got 1691.
1691. Somebody called that one already.
So good, you know plenty. Cross the move.
You get 3405.
3405.
Somebody finish taking that one.
Somebody call that one too.
Wow.
Yeah. Try again. Okay. Massisi is back. Okay, quickly, call the teacher. All right. Okay, okay, Dr. PSC will look into that. All right.
Massisi.
She go up. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to call from where? Okay, Johnson. 1 minute. Make your point quickly. 1 minute. Okay.
That good question you asked, Dana. That's the reason why we are on the show tonight, because and we'll be on the show for a long time, and we'll try to get on other radio stations as well, so people can know what Mr. Cummings is doing a lot of things in Liberia. He got program for children who doing IT technology, that training young people in IT. He visiting homes and helping families. It's just that he doesn't come to show off to a lot of people. He got people on his scholarship and things in Liberia. And he got businesses also running Liberia. But again, because of politics, we are careful not to expose a lot of the things that he's doing. But as we are given the green light from Mr. Cummings to talk about some of the things he's doing, we keep telling you. So just keep tuned to this radio station. We got different aspects of the shows, and every different part of the shows can talk about the things Mr. Cummings is doing. If you want to know some of the things he's doing, even more than I'm talking about, go to his website that says the Cummings Foundation. You see a lot of reports of some of the things he's doing. Yeah, my brother. But we'll do our best to keep talking. You gotta know, you gotta talk. The man too humble. He won't talk about the thing he's doing. So we're trying to get him to give us the chance to do so for him. That's why you see it in the radio. All right, tell me. We call some scratch card on the show here. Tell me the last four numbers of one of the scratch cards.
32.
No, 32. We get 32044. No. We don't have that yet at all. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, 1 minute 30 seconds. What's your name?
Yeah,
All right, Rosetta, quickly, let's hear you.
Yeah, as for me, I'm not very into politics for hours.
Go ahead, say it.
6801.
Say?
6801.
Oh, you just won't call the number?
Yeah, you win nothing, but I still want to hear from you. Who you think is the best person to lead like draw? Even though you imported it, if you miss that one, you still miss the scratch card. All right. Call your phone number, man. Call your phone number.
Call your number.
You smart.
776 09 71 03.
Thank you, man. Have a good night, yeah?
Let's take this person. Put it in. Okay, Roland. Okay.
Give us a phone number.
Call the number. 3253. Okay.
My man, my man persistent.
771 75 1935. Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Let's take this person. Hello. Please, hello, you live? Okay, Mommy, let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yeah, man, that yellow machine is expensive to take care of. That are going to be the next problem in the country now. But they will find a way. Maybe that's why they're putting all the different feed on you. But tell me, if you're listening to the show tonight, can you remember one of the 4 last number of the scratch card recording?
Yeah, I guess 6502.
Okay. Congratulations. Call your number. 775 71 75 47 71 75 47. Okay, congratulations. Okay, congratulations. The last person, because you have time, quickly, your name. Oh, you went off. The person went off completely.
All right, so
you got 6 winners.
6 winners, and then we'll do some credit. We'll do some courtesy to Ako and
Mancisi.
Thank you for the show tonight. You are listening to Prime Time Conversation, and it's been LIB Feature TV on also Kia Radio 95.9. I was your host, Dr. Pearson, and I also am a co-host, Jefferson. We are. Thank you, Jefferson, for tonight, and have a safe travel home. I want to say thanks to the Kia family.
Okay.
All right. So you can switch over to your controls. I will just stay on the side and close up the show tonight.
Okay.
Folks,
you just listening to the program, LIB Feature TV Prime Time Conversation. You can join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock p.m. That's 11 tomorrow night. We'll be here 11.
So that you have it. I want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and it was a pleasure being on your screen, on the television screen, LIB Feature TV Prime Time Conversation. I want to say have a good night, and see you on next Thursday, same time, same station.
Take me back to Liberia, where the drums still play my song. Take me back to my homeland. It's the place where I belong.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.